Hi everybody, it's T with Teaquilts, and I'm here to bring you a very special studio tour coming all the way from Georgia. I am at Vivian Calvy's home, and she's going to show us a brand new studio that her husband has built for her. And we'll give you more details about that shortly. Stay tuned. So we are at the entrance to Miss Vivian's studio, and she has double doors here. I just want you to see that. And so we're going to enter from here, and I'm going to do a quick span of her room, and then we'll come back and talk about each section. So here we are here. Make sure I'm zoomed out, and we'll just do a quick span around from the door so you can see all the walls, and then we'll talk about each wall separately. And then I'm not going to show that because that's going back out into her main living area. All right, so Miss Vivian, tell us about this studio. How did it come about? Was this always a part of your house? Something like that.
No, in fact, this was my patio.
Okay.
And I just made a suggestion, and next thing I know, my husband was making the plans.
And his name, just his first name?
His name is Irving.
Okay.
Irving.
So Irving. So I talked with him, and he's really proud of this room. He's proud of some of the projects she's got planned for him, and this room is still a work in progress. So she's trying to decide what she wants to do. So things in here are still movable right now. So when you get a new studio, you got to play around with it a little bit. So we're just going to start on the left wall here, and you can tell us about it.
Well, I guess it's my little main office.
Okay.
My little office area with
and she's got a nice
embroidery machine.
Oh, that's the embroidery machine there. Okay.
And another sewing.
Oh, she's got the Singer Quantum XL 6000. See, I didn't know that. I had the 1000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And nice TV so she can watch on Roku, YouTube videos.
YouTube.
That's nice. And in the chair here, we got some pictures here, quilts here that we're going to show you at the end. We'll do a little bit of show and tell to show you some of her recent works that she's been working on. Mm-hmm. And so then we go to, is this a lamp, a picture lamp?
It's a picture lamp.
That's cool.
With all my
See?
nieces and nephews and
That's nice.
Grandchildren.
Oh, that's really pretty. That's unique. And she's got quotes on the wall here, which I love. You got a couple quotes up that I've seen so far. So we'll share those. And then we go to this small short wall.
I'm planning on putting a shelving unit over here.
And where this foam is?
That's my phone board,
Okay.
my extra phone board.
Okay.
Display board.
And she has a sign up there that she made for her sewing room. And like I said, this room is a work in progress. I just happened to be in Georgia at this time, and she agreed to go ahead and let me come in so she doesn't have everything situated. So keep that in mind. And what is that?
That's a it's a record player.
It's a record player.
CD player.
Okay.
Tape player.
That's nice.
Bluetooth.
I like seeing stuff like that because they're bringing it back now. Bringing back the record player. And that's awesome. So what's in this tote? Is that works in progress or fabric?
Fabric, lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. We all know. Now I like this stool. She is recycled. Stool took the back off.
The back
and
she fell off.
Okay. And so then, I got one where the back is off, and I actually love it better with the back off, and I can scoot around. It's kind of like buying one of those little short chairs.
Right.
And you can scoot anywhere you want to go. And I like it. She also covered it. Did an excellent job. That's one of the first things I noticed when I came in. And we'll talk about the room aesthetics once we go around her workstations. And so here we have a long arm area, or now it's set up as a short frame.
Yes.
And this is what you had when you were in your sewing room.
It was too big to go in the bedroom, so you get the short frame.
And so now they've got to, that's one of the things they've got to do is get it back to the long length.
Part. Yeah. It's another section to it.
Okay. And we'll show you, she's been practicing on it. This is new to you overall, but you, so we've been practicing, and she'll show you just some of her practice pieces. On the wall, you've got a pretty quilt. Is it Fractured Hearts? Do you remember? Okay, I can't remember.
But I got it from Backwater Shop.
And everybody stores under the long arm. Whenever you get a long arm, it takes up so much space. You've got to store
That's my
underneath.
Extra storage, yes.
So yeah,
Work in progress.
Her ironing station's here, and that's your color cotton threads back there. Or
it's a mixture.
Cotton. Okay, so it's a mixture.
Okay. Mixture of threads.
So then we've got her thread stations here.
Some of them.
And then patterns, books, papers.
Yes.
Anything you need, books for your sewing machines,
everything.
all of that stored here. So that's good.
Everything is there.
So that's nice. All right. Well, we know she like 505 spray. All right, on this wall, hold on, we want to show this one first. She's got another quote. I always like it. People got things on the wall. Normally when you put something on the wall, it's something you want to see daily. So I do like to share that because it's part of the person that you are meeting here. And so now we've got her fabric closet, ain't it? She looking. Okay.
Let's show you the closet.
Okay. So what all do you store here then? Let me go in and just let you all see.
I'm just trying to organize it.
So it's still a work in progress, guys. Because remember, she had to pack up all of this stuff, and then she's trying to get it out just so she can work on projects. Because you still want to sew while you're doing your room. So. But nice shelving units. They're sturdy. Look, oh my God, honey, your husband know what to do.
Yeah, my husband made
Look at this. These are sturdy. These ain't going nowhere. That's thick.
Yeah.
He put good supports up in here, knowing that she was gonna pile some stuff in here. That's gorgeous. And then she has another closet here. If you tell me this one's African fabric, I'm gonna get you. Oh Lord, I see some.
This is my African storage closet.
So she's got that one there, and then again it goes all the way up to the top, and it's like it could have been a walk-in, but it's because you got the way you can have the side shelving units too. But it's a nice size closet, so it's just a matter again. We're moving out of stuff. We're trying to work. We can see she's got Quilt stuff. And so, yeah, I got that one. Well, the other, your dyes and stuff, I'm thinking I got it, but let me make sure. But yeah, I love that. He put in nice windows to get you natural daylight on 3 of these walls. The other one connects to the house. And then she's got this recessed area that she told me she was still trying to figure this one out too.
It's going to be a seat with storage.
Oh, you're going to put a bench in it. Okay, with storage. That's going to be awesome. So that's how you're incorporating seating in here for others to come in and visit. That's nice. So again, as I said, I told Miss Vivian not to clean up, not to go crazy moving stuff, because I want her to just keep it so she can keep working if she's not ready to do that spot yet. And that's part of her working here.
Yes.
All right.
Take you over here on this wall.
So then on this wall here, she has more threads. And then you've got storage bins. What do you typically put in storage bins? Just typically
works in progress.
And you do a lot of sewing too, so you have a lot of dress patterns and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's cool. And then we've got that. And then we've got these are your projects here.
All my work in progress.
Okay, and then it goes down, and she's got that cabinet. All right. Then you've got a nice big design wall. We saw your insulation that you're using for the foam insulation.
That's the leftover.
So very nice. And can you tell us what project is on this board?
This is the boho heart.
So Miss Vivian has been working. She hasn't posted anything in the group, but she's working on doing all the blocks. She started doing the sections as I was doing them, and then she decided she just wanted to do all the blocks and get those done. And that's what she's doing. And you can work this either way, and she's keeping up to make sure she has the blocks that I assign at least done, and then she keeps going from front to back, which is how the designer did it. But when you're doing a sew along, it's kind of hard to try to teach people to put a whole quilt together at one time. So I was doing it section by section. But Miss Vivian is getting it done. She even got a treadmill that folds up. Now that's cool that it's one that folds up, so you can use it and then it's not taking all the floor space.
Right.
So that's cool. And
I wanted to make sure that Eric, I'm still working on his.
so that's
52.
Eric. This is Treasured Hearts, 52 weeks, 52 blocks.
So I got a whole pile of them up here.
So you can go subscribe to Eric's channel if you like. So she's got a whole pile of them. She's working on piecing that right now. And I guess this is more stuff for your boho.
Yes.
All right, this is her cutting table. And I see you've had a repair to your cutting table.
Yes.
It's good. See, we don't throw stuff away. We got somebody handy that can fix stuff.
Yeah, my husband
so that's
put that
really nice,
together.
because I have this cutting table and it's old. Came from when Joanne's was
I
Cloth
got this
World,
from
right?
Right, I got this from Joanne. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So just letting you all know, you can fix stuff when one piece is bad. Even if it's this part, you can just get another piece for this. You got the hardware already.
Right.
So don't just go throwing things out. And then your desk. What is your desk? Is it?
This is the IKEA desk.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that.
Well, I got all the things covered.
And you've got two. Don't worry about it. She's got two. Are they drawers or cubby holes?
The drawer units.
Okay, two drawer units with the IKEA desktop, and that's what she's. Her major sew area is that, and you have a brother. What model brother is that? You don't forget.
No, I call it a Walmart special.
Oh, she just said Walmart special. Now, see, y'all always asking me about sewing machines. And Miss Vivian's machine came from Walmart, been working for her. She has another Singer over there that's a high-end machine. It was Singer's last high-end embroidery machine.
That's right.
And so she has a high-end machine and she's piecing on a cheaper brand, lower level sewing machine. So not a cheaper brand, but a lower level of Brother, because Brother is underneath a whole lot of sewing machines. A lot of people don't know that, but they're under quite a few sewing machines. They're under Baby Lock for sure, and people don't know that. But Brother is not a low level brand. They just have you're just sewing on one of their cheaper levels. And you don't pay too much. I don't think the sewing machines you get at your discount stores, you can get service. Have you tried to get service? I didn't think so. They'd have you, when they're under warranty, you can send them to these particular companies that will do it, but they're mostly out of your state.
Right.
And you have to ship it somewhere. So we just tend to it's one of those burn. You use it till you burn it up and then it goes in the trash.
Right.
But how long has that been working though? About? I know you don't know exactly.
About 2 years.
2 years you've been sewing on that.
Because I got it before we got in here, so at least 2 years.
Okay.
Since COVID.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to always go. Just know about the service. All right. So, is there anything else? I'm just making sure we got everything. And she has another sewing machine here. See, she has a FOF.
Embroidery.
And this embroiders too. And what number is this? You got Jenny Hopkins signed it.
2170.
2170. So that's her, and it's a creative
2170
brand. So people have different machines. We use them for different things. So I tell you what, we're going to take a slight break, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to show you some of Miss Vivian's works in progress. All right. So we're here and we're going to show you some of Miss Vivian's completions. These are not works in progress. And she has been practicing her machine quilting. And you use what sewing machine, Miss Vivian?
A Foff Grand Quilter.
Okay.
12,000.
It's a Foff Grand Quilter 12,000. So we just laid some of her quilts out here. Notice she's got some, these are not necessarily her best. These are just her latest creations. And she has a lot more. I see one on her sofa that's not in here. So we're going to go ahead and show you these. So we have a baby quilt. Again, she was making this so she could practice. Is it a no, it's not a disappearing quilt. It's just because it's got diagonal lines and got a little mixture of blocks. So just putting something together to practice on.
Yep.
And made a baby quilt.
Yeah. It had no purpose.
Okay.
Just to. No purpose at all.
And I put the baby headphones on top. I'll put those back.
And this was
another practice piece.
I did swirls and sewing this, stitching the ditch and.
Okay, swirls and stitching the ditch. And you try to increase your pattern.
Right, to learn how to use the machine.
And you do know, like, practicing on paper also, like drawing, even though it looks bad on paper, it's helping you with memory.
Oh,
so that's another way to practice your long arm is on paper, doodling. Wow, this is pretty. This is her postage stamp quilt. Very pretty. I love it. And they want to show, let's show your back, because she pieces her backs. Just take it and flip it this way. Doesn't have to be the right way. But just want to show you that she uses what leftovers she has left in the back of her quilts. Very pretty. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, like, your room, because the stuff they can't see, like your skylights and your floor. Your hubby did a lot of work. You don't have to. I just want to show them.
He planned it all.
Yeah. This one here, another pretty one.
It's a
Sudoku quilt. Very nice. Her and Rose worked on this together.
We collaborated. Turn it back. You want to see the back?
Oh, you want to see the back of this one?
That was the leftover.
The leftovers here.
Everywhere I had a seam, I decided to put something in it.
Okay.
It didn't matter which way.
Very nice. Have you been making quilts for your family, Miss Vivian?
Yes, I am in the progress of making quilts for my entire family. All of my nieces and nephews. Got 6 more to go.
And how long have you been quilting? You've been sewing.
I've been sewing for all my life.
All her life, and then quilting. You started quilting when? About? I know we don't remember.
About maybe about 10 years or better.
Okay, so you've been doing both, and she still actively sews. She makes quilts and then make herself an outfit, and you can see she's dressed in African print. She loves African fabrics.
Teaquilts.
And here she go. Yeah, she does buy her prints from me, so thank you, Miss Vivian, for that support. This is that jelly roll race, and people have been asking me about this to show them that pattern in the African prints, and you did it without even using any. You just used the jelly roll.
I just used your pattern.
What I like is that you know how to take African prints and get the contrast, and that's what I buy them for, to get the contrast, because you have your small geometrics and then you put in something that's bigger, fuller, even though you don't see the whole print, but you know it's going to contrast. It's not about matching, it's about getting the contrast when you're doing scrappy African quilts.
I wanted to still see that strap.
Very nice. And each fabric still stands out on its own. You got a back on this too? Okay. Very nice. So this is her leftover pieces from that jelly roll. And you even put the border on here and still has some leftover pieces. So that's cool. And then I like your angles on them too. Let's put up here. Let me get this other corner. This one's pretty big.
Yes.
Very nice. I love the diagonal.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I have videos on how to make quilt backs in different ways. So it's a series of 3 videos. So if you're interested in how to put some interest into your quilt backs, check out my videos. I should have a playlist. Whoops. This next one here, beautiful red and pink and white, and then with the black accent. And I did a video series. This was during COVID year, 2020, where I had, this was cut on your Go Dye system. It was cut
on my Go Dye. Compliments of Teaquilts.
And I do have the pattern for those that don't have a Go Dye system, and I also have the pattern for how you color your blocks in. But it's on my website.
This is T's design. This is your design.
Yes, I did this. But that's really pretty. Oh, it's got a back too? I didn't know, girl. Very nice.
Scraps. I used the scraps.
Look at that.
Whichever way I had to make it fit.
And she got it all the way down here. Nice. Gorgeous. I love this. And how did you quilt this?
I just did.
Did the meandering. Very nice.
Favorite go-to.
So that's cool. Okay. All right. So let me get you all off the tripod, and we'll be right back. So we're actually back. We have a few more quilts that you wanted to share. So we got 3 more, and we're gonna start right now. And if you hear a baby in the background, that's Jersey. She's here with me. This is gorgeous.
This one came from Donna Jordan's free patterns.
Do you remember what it's called? It's really pretty.
I don't.
Okay, you don't. Do you have labels on these quilts, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
You need to get labels on these quilts. They need to be documented.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's all
this is gorgeous.
Yes,
and I want to show you the back.
This was I'm gonna say this is Rose's creation, because she really helped me with that.
This is gorgeous.
Putting all the colors together.
But these are leftover flip corners.
These are the leftovers from
flipping these on here. That's awesome. And got them into the quilt, got them used. You could use them in another quilt, miniature settings. You could use them in borders, but she just put it on here and got them used. They sewed and done. No fabric in the trash.
Nope.
And Rose is great with doing stuff like this, so that's cool.
And this is another one of Donna Jordan's free patterns.
Oh, I just love it.
And I just wanted to break up that.
Break up the blocks. I like this fabric.
I love it.
Does an excellent job without being plain right there.
Right.
Gorgeous job. This one's just a plain back.
Right. No, nothing fancy.
And she's
just wanted to make it fit.
Uh-huh.
That was another practice too, because I was practicing.
Oops, you gotta put these back in the middle.
That's okay. That's okay.
Sorry. All right. And then this is her last one to share today.
Which is
the 4-Star General Revisited, which was also a Teaquilts sew along for 2019 to 2020. We started October through October. So
through COVID.
Another one of the COVID projects.
And this is just
very nice. And you know, we got them done.
Yes.
She's very low key, like don't post a whole lot of her progress, and then I come here and I see all of it done. Very surprising. Very nice.
You're not showing that on you.
She says this is the postage stamp quilt that sparked the other quilt, so she's got more of them. So you use a lot of 2.5-inch squares. I noticed that you cut a lot when we were in our Zoom chats. You were always cutting 2.5-inch squares.
These are twin, extra long.
And these are going to be for family one day?
These are going to be in my guest bedroom.
Oh, okay. That'll be cool. You don't have to open them all the way up, Miss Vivian. They get the gist. And they see your border prints are changing, so that's pretty cool. And she's got her bindings already made once they get quilted. And I like to make my bindings, so that's good. You have that. Then you don't have to worry about where the fabric is. I lost it. Do I have it? Cut it. Make it when you get your top done, and you know it's done. All right. One other thing I want to just show, or a couple things, is she does have a door going to the outside.
Yes.
So she can go outside if she wants. She also has 2 skylights. I'm only going to show you this one, but that also helps let light in, and those are centered in her room on each side. And then she has nice hardwood floors, which makes it easy for cleanup.
Yes.
And then if you want a rug in a particular spot, I would recommend that along the long arm, like some sort of cushioning for when you really get into it and you're there a long time. It cushions your feet. So, but I think this room is just beautiful. I love it. Wish it was mine. And just gorgeous. And this whole room was added on to their house. As she said, this was her patio.
It's 16 feet by 26 feet.
She's saying, I hope you all heard her. She said 16 feet by 20 feet. So good space. When she gets her long arm in, that's the next thing she's going to be working on, is getting it up to full size. And then she'll get her machine mounted, and then she can figure out where it's going. So it's nice to have stuff miniature until you know where it's going, and you think now you got it.
Yeah, I think this is the best place for it, because it's the longest wall.
And then she'll be straightening it up. So even though I'm premature showing her studio, but the bare walls, the bones are all done. It's all in fine tuning. So, and y'all already know me. I like organized chaos. So this is just right up my alley. You know where it's at. Just don't move it. Don't nobody come in here and move it, you know. So I just want to thank Miss Vivian for allowing me to come into her home. You have been really, really nice. She got us, we had banana nut bread and I had tea, and I'm going to go get another cup of tea because my tea bag is still good. I ain't letting that tea bag go to waste. It was good tea. But just chat with Miss Vivian for a little bit longer before I get on the road. So thank you all. You have anything you want to say, Tom?
No.
She says no, she's nervous, guys.
Yeah.
But
what is it? Teaquilt.com. YouTube channel.
Yeah. My YouTube channel is
Make sure
Teaquilts, and my website is www.teaquilts.com. Email is teaquilts@teaquilts.com.
And don't forget to give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up the video, guys. Subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. You all stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share my channel with your other quilting friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye, Teaquilters. Stay blessed.